On site. Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us on another episode of On Site. I wish you guys could see the excitement on my face, but unfortunately, because we have to abide to the COVID regulations, I have to keep my mask on. But anyways, today on the show, we have this guy that I've been seeing his food all over everyone's statuses on WhatsApp, and I really wanted to try his food, but then now because of COVID, I still can't try his food. But he's here in studio with us, and Gray, thank you for joining us on the show today. Before we get to, my favorite part, the food part of things, tell me, who are you and where are you from?
Thank you, Malera, for the invitation. My name is Greyeno Rusberg, but you can just call me Gray. So born and raised in Windhoek. So what I normally do, I'm the face behind Grace Cakes. That's my first brand I started up in 2015. So it's all about your cakes, your desserts, and various confectionaries.
I love cakes and desserts. My favorite. I'll instantly fall in love with you if you get me cake. But anyways, tell me more.
So this journey started in 2015, where passion becomes business. So it's actually a friend's mom who's used to bake cakes for us when we were younger. So yeah, she was my inspiration where the whole baking journey started. So Gray's Cakes has been running since 2015, as I said, and then 2020, which is last year, the evolution of Gray's Kitchen started, which is the home of Gray's Cakes. Where the whole bakery happens, and then what we have on Saturdays, what myself and the dashing chef started, who makes those juicy looking burgers and exotic burgers and mini subs. So we started that journey to the start of this year, February, but then the creation of Gray's Kitchen started last year. So yeah, that's the journey so far.
So when you were younger, did you know that this is what I've always wanted to do? Or you just decided, you know what, this is actually where I want to settle. I'm going to be a guy that's in the kitchen.
Not really. I actually do love my food, but then this is not something I actually figured that I would do because I have a 9-to-5, which is actually my first passion. So this second passion actually just found me actually.
You see, in a country like ours, it's very difficult for many of us to just do business. So a lot of us are doing our 9-to-5s or 8-to-5. So what is your 8-to-5? If you're not at Gray's Kitchen, which is obviously on a Saturday, where are you Monday to Friday?
Well, due to COVID regulations, most of us are working from home, so I am still in the kitchen. I still make that space my office space. So from 8-to-5 or 9-to-5, by profession I'm a software developer, and then my second job is what we know myself as Mr. Gray in the Gray's Kitchen. Having the cakes up. Yeah.
That's cool. A software engineer and a chef. So what is the next step? How are you going to combine the two? Because at some point you need to find a balance. Because I'm just assuming you would like to make Gray's Kitchen bigger. So how are you going to balance the 8-to-5 and...
So currently how it works is that on Gray's Cakes, when it comes to your cake orders and your dessert orders, it's strictly on order basis. So that strikes the balance as to that it gives me ample time to know that what I can work on from Gray's Cakes point of view, and then from what we offer in Gray's Kitchen is strictly only on Saturdays, which we call cheat day Saturdays, where we offer our exotic subs and burgers as well as cake slices. So the balance is there in terms of how I plan the weeks ahead.
Okay. But what are your plans for the future when it comes to Gray's Kitchen?
So initially, before I started revamping the garage into Gray's Kitchen, the plan was to always franchise this. So I had to start somewhere to go outside the space. So the plan is definitely opening up different locations for Gray's Kitchen. But yeah, that's still far future plans. But yeah, for now, it's just working in that space, and yeah.
What I've seen also another obstacle that a lot of young Namibians go through is like having to start a business is not always as easy because financing a business, whether it's just registration, even just taking cab to go to BIPA to get the application form can be an issue. So were you privileged enough to use your 8 to 5, or where did you get the finance to finance Greg's Kitchen? Because obviously when you started making your sandwiches, you had to start with the ingredients. It's not the order.
So yeah, I was very fortunate and grateful to have an existing 8 to 5. So that helped me to take risks while I was starting up, knowing how to learn to make mistakes early, get to know the trade that I'm in, and getting to know what I need, what systems I need to execute the plans I have for the business. So it's important to know what systems you have, maybe people, maybe processes, just knowing who to network with, who is in your market, who your competitors are, what you can learn from them, what they can learn from you. And collaboration is always key because we need each other to succeed.
Yeah, but I haven't had your burgers yet or your exotic food. I'm so sad, but I'm definitely, once the lockdown is lifted, I'm definitely gonna try your food. Thank you very much for joining us.
You're most welcome.
We will definitely see each other more in the future.
Yeah, no.
So, guys, thank you for joining us in another episode of On Site. Today we had Gray from Gray's Kitchen. You guys should make a turn to his place. And he said that he's a software engineer by profession, so we should don't hesitate. If you have a dream, go out there. If you have a passion, you can turn it into something and make money of it. So thank you for joining us, everyone. Goodbye and stay safe.